Greetings, Battle Brothers. It's me, Aurelia Tempris, Defender of the Golden Throne and Servant of Humanity. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, we have 2 buttons on the screen. Gotta fix that. Boom, gone. Hello. Sorry, I was delayed. I was setting up my stuff and, my curtain fell over onto my setup, so I had to fix the camera. It was, it almost took me out, but I survived. I survived. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. And this goes here. Fixed it. Fixed it. Nova, thank you for the 13 months. Thank you for the 13 months of support. All right, chat is here. There. We have dice. We have dice, people. I will be showing you how we do more dice things. Yeah, Traitorous Curtain trying to attempt a sneak attack, right? El Capitan has arrived. Yes, that's me. Hello. I also want to try something because I saw it and at the store and I was like, well, this is incredibly heretical, but we need to try it. Now, we have any guesses about what it could be? I will say it is a seasonal item. So I will that's your only hint. And you get the sound. That's it. You may be getting dice for your tiny fan's birthday. Oh, that's so sweet. I hope she likes them. There's a lot. I also have more to show you because I have no self-control. Anyways, is it Easter dice? No. This is a food item. I'm not going to be eating anything. This is a seasonal food item I saw at the store and I purchased it and I'm gonna eat it. She has St. Celestine so she can learn. Good, good, good. Gotta start them on it young. Okay, it's Peeps. But like, what kind of Peeps? I will say it is Peeps. I've had Peeps. I love Peeps. I used to have them all the time as a kid. Like, I could shovel so many in my mouth, and, yeah. My parents had to limit me on how many I could have. You got the Dr. Pepper Peeps, didn't you? Maybe. Maybe. Man, I wish they made Mountain Dew Peeps. My European... Oh, so, okay, so Peeps are marshmallow, like, chicks or bunnies that they bring out around Easter, and they're like covered in sugar. Very bad for you. Very bad for you. The duck Peeps, well, it's not like the duck Peeps taste any different from the bunnies. But yeah, we're gonna try it because I thought it was interesting. I'm also gonna give some other ones to my family. My teeth hurt looking at Peeps. Fair. Oh my gosh. I saw those at the store a couple days ago. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna set this over here. I'm not eating all of these. Okay. So, let me smell them. Oh my gosh. Okay, so when I picked up the package, I was like, man, they kind of smell mapley, but I think it was because I was storing it something near... Oh my gosh, it smells like Dr. Pepper. Guys, it smells like Dr. Pepper. What is this? Or like, how do I explain? It also has like the, you know, like the scented markers? It has that kind of aroma. It's a shame the technology to make Peeps was lost in the age of strife. It is. So, we have... Okay, so here's the Peep. It is Dr. Pepper can colored. It's got like... So it has these speckles on it, but it also has like these weird blue dots. Like, I don't know if that was intentional. Like that, right there. is like a blue dot. It's kind of weird. All right, I'm gonna try this. That is a Dr. Pepper peep. I have no notes. It tastes like a Dr. Pepper. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I can't say that. Never mind. That's so weird. It tastes like a Dr. Pepper. I knew it probably would, but like I thought it might taste bad, but it doesn't taste terrible. It's like I'm chewing a Dr. Pepper. Oh gosh. I know people that will leave their peeps out as well and wait for them to go stale. I'm not that person. Yes, I probably would buy a lot of Mountain Dew peeps if they tasted good. I'd buy one to start off with, and then I would I'd probably buy more. This is actually a lot better. This is a lot more palatable than I thought it would be. Like, I've had peeps recently, like within the past year or two, and it's just caked in sugar, and I cannot handle it anymore because I'm not a child. And I'm like, man, how did I like these so much as a kid? I mean, I kind of get it, but like, oh, it's too much. But like this, I do not feel the sugar like coating my veins. It's like I could probably eat a few of these and like be okay. Like, it's not, I think you need to eat all the peeps and regret it later. No. Why? Eat them all at once? I'm not doing that for free. I'm not doing it for free. I'm not above doing it. They don't taste bad. But I'm not shoving them in my face just to make my stomach hurt later. Chat demands it. Well, chat can demand a lot of things. Boss, you're putting unwanted textures in my mouth with these peeps? Well, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, have you guys like heard the thing where if you look at any object, you can imagine what like the texture feels like on your tongue? Like, for example, you know what the texture of this slate coaster would feel like, or the marble. You know what it would feel like on your tongue. Like, like you can look at anything and you know what the texture is gonna feel like on your tongue. It's funny. No, I do not. I don't believe you. You lack imagination. Is this the best thing to tell people watching a VTuber? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna put these away because I do kind of want another one. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna behave, chat. So, you're not here for peeps, although I did enjoy eating them. You are here for... I didn't realize I had my background music off. Lame. What? Huh? Why did that turn off? Excuse me? Bro, what is wrong with you? That was weird. That was really weird. I just sat down in my chair and it was like, nope, your connection is lost. Why is it upside down? Because of how I have the camera oriented. Technically bottom is this side, top is this side. I just flip it in OBS so you guys don't have to, you know. Because the mount for the camera is on like on this far side. And that's how I have it mounted, pointing this way. So, that was weird. Anyways, okay, you guys are here for dice. So, this is the dice that we made the other day. We have some Zinch dice where you can kind of see that there's pink here. Barely. It tricks it's blue, purple, and pink to me, but on camera they're blue. You know, of course that's Zinch. What else do you expect? We have orc dice, orky dice. Now we have a couple sets of those, and then we have mystery set. Mystery set. I'm concerned about saying anything lest something gets spoiled. Anyways. Yeah, I made it. Hope I didn't miss much. No, you didn't, Alpha. You did not miss much at all. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, and there was another one. And Starman, thank you for the super chat as well. I put my reaction in the Discord. Okay, so you guys know about these. Let's just say I got excited and I decided to make more because I got a bunch of ideas for other dice and I made more. So let's start with, I made these. So they look very yellowy, but these are what I'm going to call my warpstone dice. These are my warpstone dice. No, not Nurgle dice. Why? These don't look like Nurgle dice. They don't. So, fun fact about Nurgle dice. Dang it! Not Nurgle dice. Warpstone dice. 1 second. They glow. So, they are, I like the way they turned out. Ooh, I'll take 20. I knew you guys would like the warpstone dice. I'm gonna make more next month. I'm quite addicted. And also, you guys will like this too. I love the Nurgle dice. Thank you, Redtail Wolf, for the bits, but that they're warpstone dice. Big dice. Yes, for reference, this is the size of a regular D20. So this, no, we can't roll the D20 because this is going to go to its forever home, and the first roll has to be done by the guy. The guy who gets this. It's a big boy, yes. Big boy dice. So I can't roll it, no. Okay, but it didn't have a final number, so we're gonna set that down. No, it doesn't count because there wasn't a final number. I picked it up before it finished rolling. So we have warpstone dice. This is what I have so far, but I'm gonna make more because I figured you guys would really like the warpstone dice. Yeah, this is the vibe. This is a vibe. It doesn't look so yellow in person. Like the reflections, they don't look as yellow. But, you know. Okay, we've got those. And so I have a lot of extra dice because I was trying a concept and it ended up not working. I'm a little sad about it. So I'll show you the concept first. So here's the concept. You don't know how much you guys can see. You can't. Okay, you can barely see. Okay, so these dice actually look like they have little clouds in them. I can't, it's hard to see because they're not shiny, but they look like they have little clouds in them. The concept that I had in mind, I wanted to make something that was like gonna call these Skies of Ball because I thought they were really cool. But it turned out like really like orange. Oh no, but thank you for the 5 gift subs over on Twitch. Thank you. Please say thank you if you got a gift sub. Got a sub gifted to you. But it ended up not, I wanted it more like yellow and orange, but it just like became a bright orange. So I think I'm gonna call this like Bryce's Lava Bomb. So I made more of these actually. I have to make them with blanks, but the blanks, it didn't work out. But so these are the 5 that I think we can salvage. I may make more if people like them, but I think I'm gonna call these Bryce's Lava Bomb because I feel like it looks more like that. Here's what the failures look like. Hang on. We just need a couple. There we go. I can, in a way, patch some of these, but it's not worth it. There, you kind of see there's a massive void. And it's the sort of thing I could repair it, I could fix it, but the dye isn't gonna look right. I mean, it'll look fine, it's just, it will have clear UV resin and it just doesn't look as good. So I'm gonna try more, I just don't know how successful I'll be. So, yeah. So, I only have 1 set of these. And then I had a lot of extra resin when I was pouring, so we have like... These are all like the same. So these are more like a pink and yellow. They look very orange. So we've got a lot of just bright orange dice. So. Yeah, that's what we got. So we got a lot of stuff to work on tonight. We are going to stay busy because it's annoying to try to, like, how do I explain? It's annoying. Okay. Pouring dice is the most fun part of dice making. 100% the most fun part, because you get to come up with cool little designs and then you pull them out and you're like, oh wow, these are so nice, I love them. This stream will be what we call finishing, and I don't even think we're gonna finish all of these. Because not only does finishing involve sanding, it usually involves polishing. Oh shoot, I need to charge that. And it also involves inking. So painting the numbers. So to put it simply, with the number of dice we have today, I do not think, I don't think it's all gonna happen. It would be a very long night for all of us. You would get tired very quickly. Tired of me. Okay, there we go. Let's charge this while we... Okay, that's going. You can go in the drawer. Come on. Get in the drawer. So, tired of the boss? Nope. Well, you'd be the first. You'd be the first. Okay. Back in. Close that? Yes, I can. What's this one? Yeah, that one needs to get charged too. I haven't used these in a second. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't bring my polishing stuff in here. Well, I'll bring it when we get to that point. You're not there. Okay. I've actually taken to repainting my dice these days. Yeah, I did that with some of my, I've done that with some of my, I guess you could just call them like my regular sets, the ones that get made by, you know, the big corporations. So, I've done that too, and sometimes it really changes the look. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So here's the process. This is a pottery wheel, because I would die if I had to do this by hand. I have done it by hand in the past. It's really annoying. So we have a pottery wheel. Get the cord. So the pottery wheel has sandpaper on it. I have 800 grit sandpaper that I got off Amazon. Very easy. Perhaps I should make a list of all this stuff if you guys are interested in like knowing what's what here. I will need UV resin. I will be showing you guys how to repair some dice today. Okay. You do pottery? No. I bought this specifically for sanding because I heard it was faster than trying to do it all by hand. And 15 Stealth, thank you for becoming a member on the YouTube side. A list would be cool for those of us that are looking to try the hobby. Okay, sure. Could one of my mods make a note for me, please? I can do that, and I can provide links and stuff for things that people want to try. Okay. So let me put up. Do I have it up still? Oh no, I changed it. Hang on. This one's not as big of a deal. So I will say, so with sanding, what we're gonna do is what we call wet sanding. So wear gloves. You should 100% wear gloves, because when you sand, the little resin bits come off the dice, and it's not good for your fingers. Not good for your pingies. That was a slip if I ever heard one. So here's the thing. You do not have to wear a mask if you are wet sanding. If you are dry sanding, you absolutely have to. Because the particles are in the air when you are dry sanding. If you keep this wet pretty consistently while you are sanding, you won't have a problem. Yes, the liquid is making the dust stick to the paper, yes. Oh good, it still works. I didn't check it. I didn't check it before this. So, oh, I need my cardboard. Currently, so, full disclosure, this stream will probably be a little bit annoying because there will be noise. I don't know if my noise gate is going to catch this. I'm gonna put my headphone in. I would like to listen to music today. You guys get to listen to the same song. Music. Okay. Turn my music on. We'll see how well I can talk and listen to this music at the same time. So, I'm going to get a piece of cardboard. My mic is probably fine. But wet sanding does kind of make a mess at times. Better safe than cancer. Right? Okay, let me grab the box. It's right around the corner. Okay. We're gonna rip apart the box. Box ripping ASMR. Sorry. Oh my gosh. fighting a box, don't mind me. I need scissors. Rip and tear, yeah! Or get scissors. Perfect, okay. So, unfortunately water gets everywhere. I don't really have a solution for that. I just kind of deal with it. Box. We're just gonna do this so it kind of covers my workstation. Stay. Oh no, it's gonna fold over. Fold it the other way. This way. Towels and tablecloth can work. Yeah, it's just like, so if any of you have ever taken a, oh my gosh. Rip again. Okay. If any of you have ever taken a physics class, get out of here. All right. You will know that when I turn this on, don't know if you guys can see that, water goes everywhere. So, I don't have anything to like catch it. Yeah, I don't have anything to catch it. So we're gonna do our best here. But yeah, it's already like, even on a low speed, like water is like everywhere. Yeah, so I don't have a solution for that. So if anyone thinks of a solution, I'm down to hear it. I just can't put it all around me because I'm streaming. If I'm like by myself, I can put like a little shield around it. I have a DM screen that I put up. However, if I put the DM screen, it blocks your guys' view. It kind of sucks. So... Oh, Starman, thank you for the super chat. It would be very cool to see if I can make, my wedding ring with Sanguinius. That requires a lot of extra stuff that I don't know. Bowl, but like, okay, so it spins, there's a motor inside this box, and it comes up through the bottom, so I can't just put a bowl there. Put it in a small basin in a bowl. Okay, I have to get a different bowl because I don't want to mix resin dust. But that's a fair point. Would you possibly have some access to some acetate sheets? I have never heard of that. No, I don't have access to that. Put this one over here. I need to fix him. Okay. Actually, we're gonna start on one of these. So for dice making, you need to make sure the dice is nice and wet. So I have this little bowl of water over here. Turn this on. I need to get the other piece to block off. I need it to cover the keyboard of my computer. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. It's at least covering that. Everything else can kind of get wet. And it's fine. Fine enough. Okay, there we go. We're going. Sorry. Get the dye wet. Spin the thing. And what I do is I count how many times I go around. You want to apply even pressure. So you don't want to be like cockeyed and going on one corner. I'm gonna do it over here. Be farther away from me. I think I can still do it effectively. So I usually hold it like this, and I spin in the reverse direction. So the wheel is spinning this way, I go this way. It's usually how it goes. This is... Okay, so I did like 10 quick rotations, and when I'm first starting off with a die, I'll check the face to see if it's smooth enough. I'm gonna need to do some work on the other faces, but it should be fine. It's just so different. I'm like, oh, there's water everywhere. Okay. And it's kind of become, muscle memory for me. Gosh, there's water is getting everywhere. So here's the dye once I'm done, and I'll probably explain this one more time later, but so it still needs some work. You guys can't really see it, but there's a lip right here from when I made the dye. So I'm gonna need to sand each of the layers down a little bit more. So I did 10 each side, and usually that's fine, but my molds are really old, so they make lines and stuff on my dice that just aren't nice. Also, occasionally I need to clean the wheel. I get my toothbrush. I don't use this toothbrush. This is just a crafting toothbrush. And I do that. Oh, this is so... Not the cancer toothbrush. Oh no. Not the cancer toothbrush. No, this one never goes into the bathroom. How does it currently sound when I talk? How loud is the sanding? Because that's the part that like concerns me the most. I don't want it to be so grating. Because if I can't sand on a stream, then it makes it harder for me to make more dice because you basically can't hear it. Is it supposed to be loud? It is just a consistent noise. So I wasn't sure how loud it was. So I was checking. Where is my DM screen? I haven't used that in a hot second either. I don't know where it is. You barely hear a scrape? Awesome. Thank you, Noise Gate. So we'll just do really quick. Man, it's been a while, but like muscle memory. Yay! Basically have to... It's still getting my laptop screen, so we're just gonna have to deal. We're just gonna have to deal. Okay, sounds good. I'm eating heretic burgers while watching. Nice. I ate before this time. So, I did get Taco Bell the other day. Like you were all saying, I did get Taco Bell. Yeah, the laptop screen is very much covered in resin water, but like I need to read chat. And I can't read chat and look over here. Even though my muscle memory is pretty good, I like vaguely seeing where my hands are. I'm gonna bring this over here. We're gonna do once we get past this purple paper, it's gonna be much faster. Shoot, there's so many dice. Oh my god. I missed the chicken and bacon chalupas already. I'm so sorry for your loss. I go zoom, I zoom. Ah, WP, thank you so much. WPT, sorry. Thank you for becoming a member on the YouTube side. Yeah, this is gonna make a mess everywhere. Oh, it's already... Oh, it's a mess, boys. It's already making a mess. Okay, what can I do to make or minimize this? It's really getting everywhere. I'm gonna do another round of that, but we're gonna do shop towels. Hang on. That. I just don't have anything to like prop it up, and that's like kind of the problem. I can't make a giant shield. Rip. Yeah. I will at least stop that. And then it actually is getting over to my desk. Oh shoot, it's all the way back on my other keyboard. Alright, well. This will be interesting, guys. I don't want it to get my... Huh? What about gals being here? I'm confused. What are you talking about? Why are we talking about girls? Okay, I'm gonna just... Well, that's not gonna work. Check stream chat if you can. I think I have a solution. Okay. Let me look. What you got for me? Oh. Does that go... Did you make that? Is that online somewhere? Oh. Okay. Here's... Oh, let me put it up on the screen. Oh, come on. I hate these web files. They're so annoying. 1 second, guys. Okay. I see the concept. Okay, let me put it up on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay. I was suggested this. I have a counterpoint. Okay. So this is what I was suggested. Now, that's super helpful because it basically blocks out the water from going. However, the water is going to accumulate. It's not just like I put more water on this pretty frequently. So it needs like a spout or something to like pour. Like to, that you can like pour it or something. Because I will get water and then I'll have to, like the part of the design that's like good because it goes around it. However, I have to get a, like an Allen key in here to take this on and off. It has a small cup bit on the bottom to catch it. Yeah, but I have like, it's like a lot of water. Like you see, like my computer screen's already a mess. It's gonna accumulate a lot of water, probably faster than anyone's anticipating. And if someone designed something and sent me an STL file, I'd also be down to hear about that too. So if you guys are like, you know what, I can do this better, I'm open to suggestions. How's the dice going? It's going well. It's just creating a mess everywhere. Yeah, it's on my phone too. Okay, well, we're gonna do this. I don't need to see my entire model, it just needs to see me. The hard edge corners also concentrate strain. I mean, that's okay. Realistically, how much strain and force is this thing going to be experiencing? Unless I drop it. Are the ones on the left completed ones? No, we're still working on those. Okay. We're gonna do this. Okay. Yeah, the ones in the basket are completed. Ugh. Where is my DM screen? Hang on. I'm gonna just bite the bullet. I'm ripping up more boxes. We're ripping up more boxes. Okay. I'm going to... There we go. I'm going to rip the label off the box, because that would be bad. Oh, I think I got an idea. Divide in half so you can just clasp the two halves together. Okay. That would be good. If there's a file that exists out there, I would invest. Sorry. Okay. Put this over here. Oh, no. That there. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't need it to be that tall. I can turn it on its side. Perfect. Okay. I need another piece. How much clearance is there between the spinning disc and the base? Half an inch. Almost exactly half an inch. Okay, so I guess the next follow-up question is, do we have an STL for this? Because if someone finds an STL, I can print it while I stream. Okay, let me look. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, that box design also works well. If there is, okay, is there an STL? Oh, or at least, or send me the link. Oh, I need to make sure it has enough clearance. No, not STC, STL. Okay. Is it free? Free, please? It is. Wait, is free? Wait. Wait. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, cool. Okay, 1 second. It's free. 1 second. This is gonna... I should have asked chat about this sooner. Extracts. Okay. Excellent. My stuff popping up? Come on. Printing. I don't know why it's not loading. Sorry guys, it's... my printing thing is being a pain. Come on. Let me make sure the printer's turned on. Wait, I'll be back. Okay. Let me... Thank you guys for finding this. Okay. No. Slice. How long will this take? Oh, I have to reorient this. Sorry. I'm looking at my screen. Okay. That's gonna take longer, but I don't think I can do it any other way. guys, my printer, it doesn't like it. Let me see if they have recommendations on how to print it. Let me check, unless it has... Yeah, it only has one file, and it is, not happy. Have you tried using oil instead of water so it doesn't evaporate as much? No, I actually haven't. But there is still the issue of oil everywhere. So how can I... Guys, I don't think I can print this right now. I can't orient it in a way where it doesn't, like, do its own support. So it's mad because it can't make the supports it wants to make. I could maybe do it if I cut it in half, but that requires me editing the PDF. Not PDF. Oh gosh, STL. I'm blah, 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 blah. No, it's not an issue with the file itself. It is the design. The design is flawed. Because I thought I could just print it like this, but it's not. I did flip it on the side. I did. Because that was my first thought. I was like, oh, well, that's an easy fix. I could try to flip it on its head and maybe that'll work. Okay, I got it. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry, it doesn't like it. No, it's not too big for the print bed. No, guys, legit, it cannot make supports because it says object has a floating cantilever. Reorient the object. Let me check something. Wait, does it not have? Wait a sec. Let me try this again. Why is it being a butt? Print. No. Hang on. Sorry, it's being dumb. Nice. Okay. Or enable support generation. I thought I already had this up. Oh, was there an update? Shoot. Hang on one second. Stupid, why? Why does it even turn that off? Why would it ever turn that feature off? My program said no. It like was not interested in enabling, like, generating the support. Come on. Thinking. Alright. Cool. I was like, why isn't this working? This is so weird. Okay. How long will this take? Wait. Oh no, it's not gonna be ready by the time we finish stream. It is not gonna be ready. It's gonna be ready in like 4 hours. Can I minimize strength? I don't want it super thick. Yeah, I mean it's already at 15%. Ugh. I know, but it's lame that I can't use it right now. I mean, we'll at least get it going. I think there's an option where I can speed up the time. Wait, hang on. That's a lot of wait, no it's not. Hang on. I'm done. I'm done. 4-hour stream. We'll see. I'm gonna go to the printer. I think I can speed up the process. It is struggling. It is not happy. It's thinking. Okay. In the meantime, more cardboard. This will do. That is gonna protect pretty much everything. All right, let me, actually, I'll wait until it gets going and then I'll go check it. And I'm gonna use this box over here. Get off label. Unfortunately, I have gloves on, so my nails can't get the label off really easy. Dang it! Gloves coming off. All right. Oh my gosh, I cannot grab things. There we go. Sticker gone. All right. You don't have the redacted Sharpie? Well, I'm not risking it. No biscuit is being risked. And thank you, Red Double, for the bits. All right. Sorry. Going. I will have to step away for 2 seconds because for some reason I don't think you can change the speed on the program. Wait, print option. No, it doesn't have the option here, but I will investigate elsewhere. And I will make sure it's going at the proper speed. Okay. Set this box up over here. This is a hot mess. I'm a hot mess. Ugh. Emphasis on the mess. Okay. Sure, this'll have to work. Okay. We now have confined area mostly covered. Okay. Got it. It's time to continue. Sorry for the delay. Thank you all for your solutions and your help. Well, I already pressed the start button. Technically, the printer is heating up, but I don't want to delay this any more than we should. But I think I can press the go faster button once we, once it gets printing. Should have worn a different shirt. Oh well. It is what it is. Just gonna have to suffer. I'm just gonna protect my computer screen. Well, I mean, yes, I am a pyromancer, but the last thing I want to do is mess with the machine spirit. It's gonna get cranky. I love the Blood Angels too. I'm so glad to hear that we have another Blood Angels fan in the chat. Yeah, do not anger the 3D printer. Just don't. 3D printers are annoying to troubleshoot. Eh. I'm gonna need to clean up significantly after this. Is the go faster button big and red? Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Alright, now we can talk, because now I'm gonna get into a groove. Earlier this week I purchased some Tau Heresy in the game shop with my buddy. Blood Angels always win. Based. I'm happy for you. I'm glad it worked. I'm also a Blood Angels fan. My favorite successor is the Knights of the Blood. Yeah. I like that. I just saw your most recent YouTube short and I completely forgot. Pancreas got you with the dumb number. He did. And he had the audacity to comment while on that video. He's like, hee hee, funny number. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. Haven't you tortured me enough? Haven't you tortured me enough? Man, I already showered today, but I'm gonna have to shower again. I'm just getting covered. Anyways, does anyone have any questions? Want to talk to me about anything? I'm just sitting here sanding. And I want to hear you guys have things. Aurelia stinky. I'm not stinky. I took a shower, but like now I'm covered in the resin water. I mean, you see how quick it goes once I kind of get going. Covered in resin, I hope you have a mask. Well, it's kind of hitting my chest, not my mouth. And it's not exactly the same. What grit sandpaper are you using to sand the dice? This is 800. Did you remember to weight the dice so you can roll high? Man, this always makes me so sad. I'm gonna say this probably a million times. It always makes me so sad when people immediately ask if I have weighted the dice. Like, it breaks my heart because that is not who I am. I'm not that guy. None of my dice, I will never make weighted dice. No, it's okay. It's okay. You're not the first one to say it. I'm not mad at you, man. Don't worry. It's just like, I'm like, man, I always like, I feel a little sad on the inside that that's everyone's first thought. It's not like a you thing. It's just like, I feel like it says something when that's everyone's first thought. And not everyone's, but a lot of people's first thought. But it's not about you, man. Don't worry. That's not your fault. You're good. Questions you want? Where can I and everyone else get these lovely dice if you do sell them? So I will be selling them. Currently, I have a partnership. Well, Orchid 8 is a merch company that I've been working with. So they make Aurelia merch. And I sold some initial dice sets there, and I talked to them recently, and they are interested in doing more. They're willing, I guess we should say, to do more dice selling through them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do this every, like, probably every 3 months, because you know, it takes a little bit to like make all these dice and like sand and polish them and do all this stuff, and I'm gonna try to do it on stream because I think it's fun. But I think it'll be like every 3 months I'll have like a bunch of dice. So it'll be like orc dice, like warp dice. It'll be a bunch of different like themes and stuff. So they'll eventually go up on the Orchid 8 site. Could one of the mods put like the Orchid 8 link, please? Oh, and mods, the Discord thing should be working too. I fixed it. Alright, I'm going to change where my dice are and put them in front of me. It's a little easier for me to grab. I'm gonna shift these over here. I hope you guys are ready. You're gonna see a lot of green. I like to do them in chunks. It kind of makes me stay sane. Okay, good. Alright. And I brought lay jug so I can put more water in here. Lay jug. There you go. There's there's a bunch of different ideas. So what I will do is each month I'll let members, like subscribers, put together a bunch of ideas, and then I'll pick from their list of ideas to make dice sets. And I'll do it in like a giant like bulk. So like we have a lot of orky dice here. I mean, there. If I just scoot up, maybe I can minimize the spray. I'll do that. That'll probably be better. Oh shoot. Sorry, I'm just putting more protection down. Okay. I wonder if it's possible to make a jig to sand multiple dice at once. I've considered such a thing. Likely no. The turning and making sure it's evenly sanded is the main issue. Okay. This is my little pipette with water that I used to put back on here. There we go. Possible, I think it'd be more annoying to pop them all in and out. Yeah. Yeah, and not all the dice will have same impurities. That is facts. That is facts. There we go. No Dark Angel dice? Well, not necessarily. It's like, it'll be people's like, oh, I want to see this kind of theme or whatever. And then if I find it interesting, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'll do that. So I imagine I will eventually make a bunch of like different faction dice. But it is going to vary every month. Your mini fan says hi and says sorry she will miss your meet and greet. Gotta take her to bed real quick. Oh no, it's okay. I'm sad I don't get to meet you. That's okay. Go to bed. Yeah, using a manual pottery wheel would kind of kill me. Okay, it's printing. After this die, I'm gonna go check on it and see if I can make it go faster. Is it a pipette or a pipette? I always called it a pipette. Why would it be called... I don't know. I always called it a pipette. Yeah, we're making dice today! What are the dice themes? Oh, these are the same dice themes pretty much from last time. Pretty much. Okay. One moment, I'm going to check the printer, because if I can make that go faster, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so it's still working on the first layer. I'm gonna wait until the first layer is done before I speed it up. I wanna make sure that's at least good. We back. Yeah, this is gonna be very annoying to clean. Yep. Normally I just have like an old DM screen and that's what I use. Just hope it doesn't ruin my shirt. I'm wearing my Sanguinius shirt. I'm like, oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't have worn this. One needs a little bit more love. Go. Yeah, it's fine though. I'll just go wash it immediately or soak it. It'll be fine. Okay, there you go. Yeah, if I can be able to like do a lot of like streams this way, that would be really awesome. But you know, hang on, let me start over. My brain is all over the place because I'm like trying to keep an eye on like where the printer's at. So I would love to make a bunch of dice, but I really don't have a lot of time outside of stream to work on them. So if I have too many dice, I won't be able to like make dice for you guys very often. So I have to be able to do a bunch of this stuff on stream. Like I think Thursday is actually going to be another dice stream. I really think it's going to be another dice stream. We'll probably polish because I don't think we're going to get close to polishing here. What you're saying is we need more streams. I also have a life and I have other things and responsibilities, you know, like hiding my identity as a streamer to the outside world. Have a good night. I hope you sleep well. You can't get it done stream, might get dicey. Wah wah. It's still working. Yeah, it's my loyalist shirt. It's okay though. Once we get past this one, this is like the messiest layer to get through, but once we get past this, it's gonna get a lot easier. I guess, you know, I will also do a follow-up question here in a second. Okay, here's a question. So, you guys requested orc dice. I'm making the warpstone dice. You guys wanted that. How do we feel about the orange ones? Is there like a high demand for the orange ones, or I mean they're very simple. I'm probably going to keep them this like matte. Is there demand? Because if there's not demand, then I'm not going to sand them tonight, and I will sand them another time or never. I'm trying to get like an actual like gauge of like how interested people are. Are you guys interested in dice? Okay, I think I want to make a poll. Are you guys interested in dice for like, are you interested in dice because you want a specific theme? Do you like the dice because I make them, or you just like dice? I'm trying to get a gauge because I'm like, if you guys don't care, because these were unintended, these were my unplanned dice. The dice made all of the above. Could we, mods, could one of you make a poll for me, please? My hands are kind of a mess. Cause like, I'll sand these. It just means I have to spend more time doing other things. Well, I like dice. Thank you. Thank you, mods. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's kind of like the question. Cause like, I could probably get done all of these tonight. Time is it? Only been an hour. So like, I could get a bunch of this stuff done tonight, but not all of it. Okay. I'll wait to see what you guys say. I don't have it on the YouTube side because I have to make the poll, unfortunately, so I can't do that. So, chat on the YouTube side. One, if you want dice specifically for, like, your chapter. Two, if you like me making dice and you're like, that's kind of cool, I want your dice anyways. And three being, like, both. Like, I like both. So, I would not use orange dice because I do not like orange. Sorry if people don't agree. No, that's perfectly fine. You guys can have your own opinions. It's just like, if like I had orange dice up there, like, would people buy them, or is it not worth my time? Should I try to stick with, like, accepted color schemes for, like, Warhammer related stuff? Okay. When your streaming gig just becomes you making dice. that never would I have ever expected this. Or it's like, people, please, I want my Oshi to make dice for me. Or like, I want dice made by my Oshi. Wouldn't have guessed. Orange for the orange Stodies. I've never heard of the orange Stodies. Thank you, Shadow, for the bits. What army do you think LeBron would run? I have no idea. I don't really follow sports, and I don't know very much about Mr. LeBron. I forgot which face I sanded. Oh no. I got a sneaking suspicion that if you make enough dice, eventually you'll hit everyone else's preferred color schemes. True, but I also recognize that there is an element of, yeah, I'll hit all the color schemes, but there will be some people who are like, oh man, I wasn't able to take advantage when you first made orc dice, because that was the first one you made and you didn't go back to it for like a hot minute. So... Alright, now we're at the tiny dice. We go in. Alright, and the vote is almost done. How many minutes did you put on it? Like, did you put like 3 or 5 minutes? How can I request dice for my chapter? Okay. So that's another thing I'm like trying to figure out too. Because I like making the dice, and I also do enjoy making custom stuff for people, but I don't know what like the best method to do that is, because I don't mind making custom stuff and being like, oh, I'm gonna watch my dice get made on stream. I don't know. Because maybe I could open an Etsy store, but like, Etsy takes like a cut of stuff, so like I'd have to like make my own website or something, and then like figuring out logistics and like shipping, because I like keeping things private. Check the live stream chat again. My hands are filthy. So I can't. I need to wipe my hands, and I'm getting lost in the process. Let me finish this set of green dice. I have like 8 more. Cause dice for the dice. Okay, so the answer is people just like the dice for dice's sake. Got it. I see, I understand. Oh, it's working on the second layer. I'll let it get a little farther before I go up the speed. Most people are just dice junkies. Second place is because you made them. Okay. We'll see. The dice compel us. Yes, indeed. could do custom like the sign poster during the donut hunt. Oh, that's a great idea. Holy, I didn't think about that. That's a great idea for like the donathons or subathons. Be like, all right, top 3 get custom dices. That's a great idea. I wish I'd thought of that. I bought several sets of metal dice at PAX Unplugged last year, spent several $100s. Yeah, the metal dice sets are nice, but they're like, they're okay in my opinion. But as of someone who just makes dice, it's, you know, I'm a little biased. "3D printed skitter." I'm just throwing out ideas. I have thought about making a skitter mini. So yeah, I have to figure it out because it's like a balance of like still doing like creative things and like, is my life as a streamer just making dice forever? I don't want to necessarily stay in that lane, but I do enjoy doing this. I also know I made it harder on myself because I was like, let's make more dice. I got too excited. So I definitely did it to myself today. What is my purpose? You make dice. I don't mind it. It's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. It's a good creative outlet. Go, go, go. I think I will put off doing the orange ones tonight. Oh, I don't know, man. Better just to sand them all now. Ah! In my arm. Also, you'll get a good workout doing this. Like my bicep, I'm like, I'm getting a good workout in. Oh, did one of these? I thought one of these had a flaw. One second. Oh, I'm not paying super close attention to some of these. Some of them, I thought one of these had a flaw. Remember, or was it with the orange dice? Maybe it was one of the orange ones I'm thinking of. One sec. There's one of them that has a flaw on the one's face. I gotta make sure I fix that. I'm gonna get Lehman Rust Arms. I'm gonna get jacked. Gonna get so jacked. Oh, that's not good. One of the ones I finished already then? Oh. One of the small ones, so I at least can narrow that down. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. Also valid. Let's see. Alpha Legion Angel, thank you so much for becoming a member on the YouTube side. Are you working? All right. See, I actually wouldn't mind if I made a bunch of dice if they were all matte. If I could make them matte and not all shiny, I could make way more dice. Because the polishing takes forever. I've run out of things to talk about. I'm like so like I'm kind of locked in. Ah, welcome in, Raiders. I hope you had a good stream. But yeah, if I could make these dice all matte, that would make my life so much easier. Charge more for shiny? Yeah, honestly, I probably would. Probably would. That's a good point. Because shiny ones are like, oh, the shiny ones are just so great. It just takes me like longer. Like it takes me at least an extra 20 minutes because it goes through 2 polishing stages. Shiny are like shiny Pokemon. Well, I would feel better about that then. But it's still more of like the time thing. What's my favorite Citadel paint color? Retributor armor. Do you even know me? Do you even know me? Retributor armor gold. Yeah, I really hope the Blood Angels get more drip because I was very disappointed last year. They did my boys dirty. Because Adepticon stuff is tomorrow. Ooh. Yeah, I know, they got rid of the nip armor. Heresy has happened. Right. Almost done with the rough sanding on the orc dice. I'm surprised you didn't say Mephisto on red. No, it's Retributor armor. I'm a Custodes player first and foremost. Custodes player first and foremost. We got a rage baiter in the chat. They're trying to say Erebus isn't so bad. I know what you are. You will not get me. You will not get me. Alright. Bows going. I've got to do some extra work, so I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll try my best to show you. This is one of the dice. It got a little warped. You can kind of see here. It's like a more pointed corner. Here's a comparison. It's obvious when you're holding it in person, so I really gotta make this one go down. No, Lorgar is not base. This is fake news. This, so for this one I have to, it is going to be uneven when I sand this face so I can get it to even. Almost there. Requires a little bit extra work. This is true. Without Erebus, we wouldn't have, like, a lot of books. It is true. Almost prepared. We're gonna go sand the other edges first. What is the polish grip for your sandpaper? Sorry, I missed that. 800. I start with 800 and then I forget what the next one is. I forgot. I'll have to look. How many days are you gonna polish for the stream? I don't know how far we'll get on the polishing. I might stop partway through. That's why I'm like debating, like, okay, do I stop? And show you guys at least the polishing process for some of these. I'm just trying to figure out what makes the most sense for today. It's just a little bit more, but I pretty much buffed it out for the most part. Wait, is that is the right side? This one here, right here. Fulgrim did nothing wrong. He's the prettiest boy. That is not true. Not true. A second. You're currently 1 hour and 30 minutes into stream. Yeah, it's only gonna get easier. Okay, we're gonna... I think I fixed it. Think I fixed it. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna check this guy out, and then I'm gonna speed up the 3D printer. Oh, it's a little off. It's so hard to tell, though. I mean, I can tell because I'm the maker. Passable. We'll just finish these before I go on. Okay. Finish these, and then I'll do it. That's the way I'll have more of a break. Green and blue light dices, did not you fancy? No, it's not Nurgle, it's orc dice. Are there any 40k characters who really didn't do anything wrong? I mean, everyone has done something wrong, even real life people. So, I mean, it wouldn't be much of a story if something bad didn't happen or someone did something wrong. No, I wouldn't say Malkador or Nurgle didn't do anything wrong. That's not really accurate. Not really accurate. Does your sandpaper wear out quickly? It depends on how many dice I do. I forget how long it takes. But it still works pretty well even when it kind of gets worn down. Helbernot, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Were you guys painting today? What you up to? What were you guys up to? I'm currently working on some Warhammer dice. And yes, I made these. Ask my chat. There's a stream from a little bit ago where I made these dices. Yeah, she's spinning. Yeah, I make dice. I'm working on dice for a dice drop that's going up in a couple months. Yeah, I make the dice. Kind of a hobby of mine that I've been dabbling in, and I decided to tell my chat about it. Aurelia's a master dice maker. Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't think I'm bad, but I'm nowhere near a master. Okay. I was meaning to paint some Minotaur Veterans Sternguard, but I ended up getting distracted and worked on an Ogroid Therodon instead. Interesting. Are any of these for a specific faction? Yes, we actually have some Orc dice, and then we have some Tzeentch dice, which in true Tzeentch fashion, they're actually blue, pink, and purple, but you guys can only see the blue on the screen. It's really funny. Kind of perfect. Kind of perfect. Yeah, it's very fancy. Have you ever played Disco Elysium? No, I haven't. There's a character there that also makes dice. No, I've never played. How much upfront investment do the liquid core dice take to make? Is it an equipment required skill or an experience required skill? Well, it's not that much more expensive. You can get little tiny orbs on Amazon that you can fill with the liquid. So you only have to buy those and then maybe a few extra materials. It's not that much of a difference between normal and regular dice. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to up my printer because I need a better splash guard because I'm covered in this resin. For example, here's my arm, just covered So I'm gonna see if I can get this thing to speed up and print faster. I doubt it'll be done before stream, but you know, we're gonna try. Oh, it's all over my chair. Oh no. Oh shoot, it's all over my chair. All right, well, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna write this down. Well, okay. I will be back. Yeah. Okay, it has been turned up. It says it'll be done in 2 hours instead of 4. So we'll see. Now we are going to take a pause here because I have a lot of dice here. We are going to do the next step in the process, which I will have to mute myself for, but you guys will understand because it is a very annoying sound. Okay, we've got to clean this crud out of the dice. So we're going to get our best friend. Our best friend, Mr. Ultrasonic Cleaner. So basically, I put water in here. And the dice jiggle. And it gets the crud out of it. There we go. And this is also where the toothbrush comes in handy. So we're gonna put those in there. Usually I do it in like warm water with some soap because it helps the process, but it's not happening today because I'm streaming, so it doesn't really work well. All right, so I'm gonna show you how annoying this is because this will be loud. Turn up the timer. Okay, I'm gonna need a couple minutes. I will be quick, but this is what it sounds like. You guys heard that, right? Is that a tumbler? No, ultrasonic cleaner. Did you guys hear that? Was that an annoying noise? You didn't hear it? Okay, well, I'm gonna talk while it goes on. Hang on. I'm gonna talk while it goes off. Is this annoying? Do you guys find this really annoying or not so much? How about that? How did that sound? It's not too bad, really. Sounds like a bug? Okay. Well. So I just do this. And I just give it a little scrub. Because I don't want this grit to be in the numbers when we go to the next level of sandpaper. Normally I do this under a sink with running water, so it like it really gets into the numbers. But like I said, we can't really do that. And it doesn't need to be perfect as long as I get most of it. I'm really pleasantly surprised that you guys aren't too bothered by the buzzing. That it's like not too bad. I didn't test it beforehand. I was kind of like, well, we're just gonna have to deal. Yeah, you don't have to do this, but I find it's better because you don't want extra particles wrecking your how things go, like how these dice turn out, so I just find it better to do it like this. Yeah, maybe we'll... It is really annoying getting stuff all over my workspace, so I might just stop with these bad boys, and we'll do the other sanding paper for these dice, and then we'll polish tonight. Once I have that, like, that guard thing, then we can do more regular sanding, and I think that's what we'll do on Thursday. I think that's gonna go much better, because most of that is gonna be just, we're gonna keep most of those dice matte. But right now it's kind of irritating. I'm wondering if an electric toothbrush would work better. I mean, it's not changing much. I mean, it's probably maybe a small improvement, but it's like, is it worth buying however much an electric toothbrush costs versus I get this for free every time I go to the dentist? I get a free toothbrush every 6 months, and it just becomes my new Dice toothbrush. I guess I have a stockpile now, but because I have an electric toothbrush, so I just take these and I use them for my crafting. Yeah, hobby supplies. Yeah, if I was really sitting here scrubbing and trying to make it perfect, yeah, perhaps I would go for an electric, but it's like, eh. Boom, boom, boom. Going pretty quick. And the ones that sit in there longer, like, they get most of the gunk out of it. As you can see, like, the first couple had a lot of, like, white in the numbers, but as they sit in there, it works a lot better. Right. Yeah, glad this isn't too annoying. We'll only do this one other time. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. I also do this between my polishing stages, because the polishing stuff really gets gunked up in there. Oh, I should have grabbed my polishing materials, but that's okay. We'll get it later. We might not get to it tonight. No, that's not true. We will. We 100% will. Right. Funny enough, the noise gets louder when there's less dice in the cleaner. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna need to dump this out anyways, too. I did not bring a bucket. Or do I have a bucket in here? I might have a bucket. 1 second. I'm hurrying. I'm going faster. There's only 2 left, so I can turn it off. Cool. So we don't need to dry them off, but I just put them on this little towel. The microfiber. The microwave. Okay. Oh, shoot. It's plugged in, though. I'm gonna do that. Like I said, normally I do this by the sink. But, I'm like trying to figure out how I'm gonna pour it into a bucket. Because I have to unplug it and it's like behind my desk and that's irritating. Okay, there's that. So those are pretty much good. Yeah, so we're not gonna work on any of my the other dice that I showed you guys. Mainly just because it's going to be really annoying sanding wise, but we can make some good progress on the other ones. So we're just gonna stick them in the jar. Does that basket still have resin bits in it? What do you mean? Oh, I mean, yeah, it probably has residue, but it's not like a big deal. It's just like, oh, it's got like a little bit on it. It's not like it's gonna wreck the dice as a whole. I clean it up just like to avoid like big stuff, but little ones, I feel like I say things that just don't make sense. All right, put this up. So we'll just work with these tonight, which funny enough was what we were gonna work with anyways. Actually, I will do the D20. I like to do D20s when the sandpaper isn't as strong, aka if the sandpaper is a bit worn down, it doesn't sand the dice as much, and D20s are kind of fickle. The big one, big boy. So this will be the last one we do on this paper. Big boy. All right. Why are there so many elves on Aurelia's Zephyr wish list? No reason. Can a girl not like elves? Like, no one makes fun of Pancreas for liking elves. All right. Gosh, I haven't done this in a hot minute. Sanding D20s are stressful. It's stressful, guys. Because it's harder to put like exactly even pressure on each face. Like it's really difficult. Which is why I don't start off with D20s on like fresh sandpaper. Did I just do... Okay, yeah, I just did 9. Didn't do 19. Okay. Okay. Oh, I will say, I do get notifications when you guys use code Aurelia when you go to Zephyr Arcade. Some of you guys are mad lads. Getting some Custodies and Emperor's Children. You guys have gotten quite a bit of stuff so far, for those of you who have used my code. Oh, Lumen, thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate your encouragement. It's a little stressful. It's stressful on the purple paper. The gray paper, not a problem. It's just like, it's the roughest paper. What is Zephyr Arcade? It is a gaming store, like nerd store arcade place where they have a lot of like different nerd things you can get. I am partnered with them, and that's where I'm going to probably be getting my Warhammer from in the future now. They're really cool, they're really nice people, and I have a wish list on there. Some of you guys have been like, Aurelia, we would like to buy you the Warhammers, and I have vetoed it. But now you can just go on the website and you can just buy the Warhammers and leave there's an option where it says ship to Aurelia, and they'll ship it to me. It's kind of wild, but I think it's like a really cool thing that they do. No, I cannot see your purchasing contents. I just talked to the owner, and he said to me, he's like, oh my gosh, someone just got all of these Emperor's Children. I'm like, dude, that's crazy. Like, I'm like, dude, that's wild. I'm gonna take a look at this guy. This one I'm not gonna put in the ultrasonic cleaner. I can just scrub it here. Gotta check all the faces, because if it's off, it's really... I'm gonna wipe it off. Do they sell Warlord Titans? I actually don't know. They might? I would look. I would take a look. Sorry, I gotta check these. This one. Better. Can you tell the owner to allow us to choose what models to send to you? What do you mean? So basically, are you saying that they pick what to send to me? I don't. I mean, I could ask them that. I don't know. No, yeah, you guys can pick. So if you guys go on the website and you go to, like, you put something in your cart and you go to checkout, it doesn't have to be Warhammer. It could honestly be anything. There is an option that says, like, ship to VTuber. And then you just put my name in the comments that you want it to be sent to me. And you do it like that. That's as what I'm aware. That's what the method I'm aware of. Skip the wish list and just spam me with custodies. I already have a bunch of custodies. You can't. Well, oh yeah, I guess you can just. Yeah, you could. Yes. Okay. Do it by hand here. I have 10,000 slots available. I mean, you are kind of right. You are kind of right. Okay. Okay, good enough. If I keep looking at it, I'm going to like keep like finding all the flaws. Wait, I'm gonna get the bucket. Okay, bucket. I actually have a bowl that should work. It's metal, so I just need to make sure it's how much. Okay, oh cool, I can pour it over here. Put new stuff in that. Okay. Bucket is going on the floor. My workspace is a mess. Okay. We're just gonna, while we're here, this next phase will be less messy. Oh, well, that's fine. Whatever. I'm actually gonna do this to just seal everything off. Okay. Alright. The next level that we will be sanding with is gray. I forget what grade it is. But I can't, well, here's what I can tell you. This is Zona paper, which means it's like really, it's really nice sandpaper for sanding dice because it's really fine grit. I only use this purple sandpaper and this gray sandpaper because I have a much better polishing process than using more Zona papers. No, we're not polishing yet, we're still sanding, but this is just a we're using a higher grit. But Zona papers, they do have one where it goes to like microns. It's pretty crazy, but we're not using that. Okay. Now, we will... Oh, we're gonna dump these back out. There we go. Boom. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure you guys can still see everything. This. I go crazy if I don't have like things broken up. Like, how many have I done? Nice to see a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Bro, this workstation looks like a chaotic mess. Oh, I know why. Because this. There we go. There we go. Fixed, fixed. Fixed, okay. It looks less chaotic now. Still chaotic, but less. Okay. Okay, here we are. Can you measure a D6 really fast? Yeah. 1 second. Okay. In millimeters, it is 16.8. In freedom units, oh, my glove got stuck, is 0.67 inches. But those have been sanded already, so just keep that in mind. Okay. There we are. Alright. This one is nice because I just have to do a couple circles on each. I don't have to do all the extra, like, oh, is it perfectly even? No, it takes more work, the purple one. I'm really excited for this splash guard, or like whatever we want to call it. Hello, hello, welcome in. Oh, you're right. I did say the funny numbers. I would love to make a dice set that's all orc scratches. Yeah, you can do that. You'd have to make the file so that you could make it so the scratches are like the numbers. That could work. That's totally doable. You just have to design it. That would be more fitting for like fantasy orcs than Warhammer orcs. Well, I'm glad you came on to say hi. I appreciate it. I like hanging out and talking with people. W Music Taste, thank you. Thank you. This is actually a song I got commissioned by Stringstorm. Imagine a 13-sided die for Skaven. That's a difficult one to make. That would be very difficult to make. Yeah, see, unfortunately you guys can't see very much. Like, I'm looking at the screen, I'm like, man, you guys cannot. You guys can barely see anything. It's just me talking and working. Just take 12 sides and flatten a corner. Well, that doesn't work that way because then it doesn't roll evenly. Like it's not... You can't roll each side an equal amount of times. Like... $13 is less than 20, so it should be easier than 20-sided dice. Yes, in theory, like, making it, like, pouring and sanding, yes, technically it would be easier. However, it is designing a 13-sided shape that will roll every single number at, like, the same probability. So... Would it? You can make two 6-sided barrels that are offset from each other and give it a bell-shaped tip. Yeah, you could. You could do that. It wouldn't like be a purely 13-sided die, but it would have 13 numbers. Yes, like 13 sides. Not 13 sides. You know what I mean? I cannot talk. Cannot talk. I'm counting in my head as I'm doing this, so like I'm going like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, like I'm going through all of that while trying to talk to you guys. Yeah, barrel dice can have arbitrary sides. That is true. They just don't look as aesthetically nice. I'm just thinking it's not very Skaven to have a fair die. That thought did cross my mind too. I was like, oh, you're right. The Skaven wouldn't. They would definitely cheat all the time. I'm adding all this to my workload for a post-Adepticon. Orc and Skaven dice sound cool. Like, what do you mean, your workload? You making some yourself? Beyond just printing them, or are you gonna actually, like, pour and make some? With 3D printing, you can make dice faces for a mold, but it requires so many resources for it will likely be small demand. Yes, correct. 100%. 100%. Yeah, handmade dice are luxury items. They're not in high demand. My arm is killing me. Almost. Well, we're not almost done. We just started on this one. Handmade dice made by your Oshi, even more so for sure. So far, I think I'm the only VTuber that does this. And I'm kind of like, man, it would be cool to make like a video on this, but there's like already a lot of like videos out here on like how to make dice, and on top of that it's like incredibly niche. It doesn't really fit with like the vibes of the channel, even though I wouldn't mind doing like a little tutorial like that. Okay, robot hands would not grow tired. That's true. That's true. 100%. How to make dice for your 40K games. Ah, yeah, I guess if you frame it like that. Well, are they a VTuber? Cool. Are they as cool as mine? You don't have to answer that. With all this work, you can probably punch a hole through the wall. Probably not. Like my shoulder and my bicep. I'd pay gold for a tutorial on dice. I want to make Wrath and Glory sets. I mean, I can do it. It would just take time. More dices. It just requires like here's the thing, you can make dice and without paying a bunch of upfront costs, you can have dice that will like kind of work. You just have to accept there's going to be a lot of flaws in them. You have to spend a bit more money in order to have dice that don't have bubbles and like massive voids in it. I've only seen a couple times when they're working on dice. I think your dice will. I appreciate it. We haven't even polished them yet. Mm-hmm. Give a little bit of... Okay. Alright. I like your dice. I've honestly never seen anyone make them from scratch. It's really fun. I really like it. For a bit, I thought about getting bone pen blanks and cutting them to cubes to make bone dice, but then I decided it was too much work for dice. Yeah, it would be difficult to like make sure the sides are like perfectly even. Because like if you don't, other people will be like, are you sure they're balanced? Or they'd accuse you of things. Think you should make a tutorial? Okay, well, I'll have to see if I have the time, because I'll have to do some recording to get nice camera angles and stuff off stream. So get a nice tutorial, because stream video won't really stream videos won't really cut it. I can see dice making being therapeutic too. I really enjoy it. Like, one of the things that I'll do is that I'll just put on a show. And like if I'm doing sanding or polishing, I'll just have it play and I'll do this, and it's kind of relaxing. Like, I can look at chat and read chat because I've just kind of developed the muscle memory. And with these, super easy. Like, regular cubes, easy things to sand. D20s, I have to focus. Because if you sand it wrong, it'll get all messed up and it's a terrible day. It's a sad day. So as long as you don't overwork yourself, go for it. Yeah, I mean, we'll see if I have the time for it, because it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of niche. Even within like the Warhammer setting. Like, Warhammer is like, I guess Warhammer is becoming more mainstream, but dice making is definitely a niche.
And I must say that almost everything I've witnessed has been clear.
Visual ASMR. Well, ow. Push my hand too hard on that. Ow. Well, isn't ASMR, doesn't that stand, the A in ASMR stand for audio or audible? What does it stand for then? What does ASMR stand for? I've actually never looked into it. What does ASMR stand for? Bone can be a bit temperamental. I've made a few pens, one out of a deer antler. Oh, that's really cool. It's less stress and significantly easier working with wood than it is bone or antler. Oh, yeah, I imagine that. Autonomous sensory meridian response. Oh, okay, well, thank you. I've learned something new. Posture check. Okay, my posture is checked, but I kind of have to lean forward and like somewhat trim. I am sitting up, but yeah. I have been using the same set of dice for like 10 years. I need new ones, but the set I got has been over oceans with me through Warhammer D&D Pathfinder. I can hardly read the numbers. I'll buy yours. Oh, dang. Is it because the paint is worn, or like you've rolled the dice so much that the indents for the numbers are worn out? Because that's pretty impressive if it's the second one. The first one, you can repaint dice, but I imagine it's the second one. When did I start doing dice making? It's just kind of something I kind of picked up like recently. I was like, oh, you can make dice. It kind of sounds like fun. And I kind of jumped into it. And I really enjoy it. I mean, it's been at least a year, because I made the dice for the debut, and I had those ready last fall. So yeah. I wish it was the second, but it's the first. Oh, well, you can actually repaint the numbers. I mean, this sounds counterintuitive. I will save you money. You can get regular acrylic paint and repaint the numbers if you wanted to. Because I don't want you to have to give up your dice that has been like with you forever. Like, that's way more memorable than me making them. 100%. Those dice have character. It's a pretty simple process, and It's really easy to clean up. Why not both? I mean, yes, he could do both, but I will advocate for the thing that will save him money. I will advocate for what will save him money. Ooh. You guys hear that one? Did you guys hear that one? Look, I don't want anyone to break the bank. We're here to have a good time. How would you repaint? Just a toothpick you dip in, or pretty easy. You just get your acrylic paint and a paintbrush, and you I have a pouring medium that I use that makes life a lot easier. So you mix the paint and the pouring medium, usually 1-to-1 ratio depending on what it is, and then you just use a paintbrush, you let it dry, and I clean things up with a makeup wipe because it's easier for me. I'll at least get to show you guys on Thursday. I'll have to see if I can show you guys today, but it's not hard. It's really, really easy. Oh, Alexander, thank you for your 18 months of support. Shadow, thank you for the bits. Very thoughtful. Remember, people, save money. Yes, be financially responsible. I advocate for being financially responsible. Please. Yeah, I might be able to show you guys tonight how to repaint. It's pretty simple. If the orc dice are matte, I definitely can show you tonight. Yeah, I'm glad that I decided to bail and not clean all the, like, polish all those other dice. We wouldn't even get to polish at all. How's the night going? It's going very well. We are making some good progress in sanding the dice, and soon we will be polishing the dice. It's going well. Need more shiny click-clack math rocks for... Yes. My shoulder, I'm getting real buff, guys. Oh, look into it. Some guy gave them to me at a Comic-Con at my first D&D game. That was after we got out of a Fey dungeon. But yeah, we'll see. Look, they have character. Your dice have character. But it's not difficult. If you stay, you'll definitely see me show you painting at least one, I think. No, I can't work with both arms because I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed, so I'm not going to have... The muscle memory does not exist in the left arm. My shoulder, it burns a little bit. I got the rubber squig dice. They were terrible in the funniest way. Fortunately, the paint was just crappy, and they misaligned and rubbed off. Oh man, that's a shame. That's kind of funny though. That would be very squig, but it's kind of like this is bad quality. Sorry about that. I mean, bad quality craftsmanship is the most orky thing ever, but GW is not a company run by orcs, so yeah, that's kind of a that's the part that's not so good. Go. Well, what if it is run by orcs? It's not. We would know if it was. It would genuinely not surprise me if GW's upper management was all orcs. Well, it's not. Do you have any dark horse guesses on what GW will announce tomorrow? So I'll be real. I watch the reveals, but I really don't keep track on what has what has been updated most recently and what needs updating. I have no idea. Even guessing, it wouldn't be a very good guess. I don't think GW keeps track of that stuff either. Yep. I probably agree. I'm inclined to agree with you, sir. What needs updating? Ooh, shoot. Will definitely not be announced tomorrow. Most likely, yes. Shoot, I don't know which ones I don't know which one. Good enough. Okay. Almost done, almost done. Then we can polish. And this one I will need to wear safety glasses for. This is so cool, really. Hi, Stem. Hi. Yeah, this is these are dice I made. You probably see it. When did I pour dice? Last week. I did actually make the dice. So yeah, these are the dices. Hi, I hope you're doing well. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and just it's a hobby I recently got into, and I decided to share it with chat, and they're like, we would like to see more. We would like to see more, and here we are. Please, guys, go follow Stim. Stim is very cute and fun, and she's got cool things coming up. I say no more about it, but Stim is really nice and cool, so go follow her. I love you too, Stim. But yeah, we're almost at the polishing stage. Oh, Stim. Okay, I don't think he's here, so we can I can tell you this. Stim, you're here. You want to get let in on the secret? You want to know the secrets? We'll do it next, so that if she wants to know the secrets. OMG secret. Yes. Okay. All right. Secrets. So I was making dice. And I wasn't sure what I was making because it was my first dice making stream, and I was like, you know, let's just do something. And chat's like, you should make dice for Pancreas. So they're currently down in there, but I have a blue and white themed set for him. It's just like 5 little dice, but they're based off the high elves. So Pancreas has a set coming for him, and I'll be honest. Actually, no, I'm not going to be honest. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Chat made the call. Actually, no, I'll say it because I will. And Stim, I don't know if I'd make Beastman dice, but if you wanted some dice themed after your VTuber model, I'd make them for you. If that's something you want. If that's something you'd want. I am more than Beastman, Aurelia, please. Well, okay, I say that only because Pancreas's dice are themed after his favorite faction, and that's why. He doesn't like, he has an avatar, but the avatar is like kind of boring, so I had to go with another series of colors. I know you're more than Beastman. With VTubers, it's fun. I'm like, oh, you are a nice color. Here you go. Your favorite faction is Tomb Kings. Okay, okay. Would you like Tomb Kings then, or would you like Stim dice? And I also hope your stream went well today. You were playing Total War Rome, correct? I think I saw your post where you're talking about You have to shoot guys with regular bows and arrows. You don't have like magic and stuff to destroy them. I'm a bit of a stalker sometimes. Stim dices would go hard. I already kind of know the vibes I want for them. I'm a narcissist and I would like stim dice. You got it. I got it. I have ideas. Do you want input or do you want it to be a surprise? In terms of like what the final looks like. I would literally pay you to make those. Okay. I was gonna make them for you because I like making dice. Surprise? Okay. I especially when I make them as a surprise, I feel like I'm like, well, you might not like them, but I've got vibes. I've got like a stim mood board in my head of like stim vibes. Thus, Aurelia begins her dice making side hustle. Yeah, I am a streamer and a dice maker. Girl, I trust you. Okay. All right. I have ideas. It might not be right away when I make them, but I will. They're on my list. Because I have ideas. You should actually do a dice side hustle. Well, I don't have a lot of time outside of streaming and, you know, work. You know, my work for the Emperor. So I can only do like limited drops. Are you going to weight her dice? No. No. I never want anyone to think that I have made their dice unfair. Isn't VTubing the side hustle already? Yes. So I would have 2 side hustles. Big die. There you go, Stim. This is my warpstone die. Big boy. Alright. There you go. Partner up with a dice making company and have like a single handmade die by Aurelia per pack of factory made dice. That sounds terrible. That's like, that makes me feel like I'd be taking advantage of you guys. That's terrible. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Man, yeah, sleeping, it's so a huge time drain. No, I did not roll the big boy. I picked it up before the roll was complete. No, it just, that feels wrong. It feels like, okay, touchy subject, kind of. But you know how like some streamers will do like brands with like food companies and it's basically like the same food, but like they just rebranded it. So it's like, oh, it's these cookies, but these cookies are like the same as like something you can get at the store. It just has the streamer's name on it. I would hate that because that's the vibe it gives off. Dice is the main job now. It's not terrible. That's not terrible. It just doesn't, it doesn't pay the bills. It's called white label. Oh, okay. Yes, Tech Rob, is basically what I'm referring to. That's basically what I'm referring to. Not telling you to white label. I figured you were. That's just what it reminds me in. Almost done. And then we get to polish. Polishing is so fun. Which I just did that. Also, issue with the D20 is trying to remember which numbers you've done. Oh my gosh. We must make an STC for her dice. Did I do 16? We'll do it again, just really light. Okay. Done. You should just go in order. Well, okay, so this is how I do it. So the way this dice is set up, it's 1 on this side. You guys can't see the numbers. Oh, there you go. 1, and then 20's on the opposite side. All the odd numbers are on this half of the die, this half here. even numbers are on this side. So the way I do it is I start at 1, and then I go down to like 13 or the adjacent numbers, and I go around the top like this. So I do 1/2 first, and then I'll go to 20, and then I'll do the other half. This. That's how I do it. Okay. Now we're done with sanding, so I can put this away. Oh shoot, it just... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a shower. Going to need another shower. This was dumb. Okay. Okay. Going to move this, the bucket. Ow. Oh, I turned back and like, oh, my back. What happened there? That kind of hurt. Oh. Whew. Ow. I'm okay. I don't know what happened. I just turned and my like back was like, no, don't do that. That happens when you get older. Thank you for the super chat, Alpha. Just wanted to pick your brain. Any advice for a mini painting setup? Gonna be moving soon with like a better setup than just my PC desk. I don't really have much in the way of like setups. I mean, I have a little rack that holds all my paints. That's probably maybe like the distinguishing feature. I've got that. Oh, hair. That's what I do. I don't have anything specific because this is my mini painting setup, which is right next to my PC. I have a big L-shaped desk, so my computers are over there, and this is like the craft side, but it is kind of a bit of a mess sometimes. Stop getting old. I'll try. I'll work on that. I'll work on that. I will attempt. Shrimping too long, but it was like weird. It was like in my upper back between my shoulder blades. It was kind of weird. I was like, oh, never felt that before. Would you do a stream about taking old dice that have next to no paint left and making them new dice with different paint designs? I mean, I would have to get my hands on dice that are like that. And it's not a very in-depth process. It's pretty straightforward. So it would be a pretty short one. I'd have to have like a lot of like dice to paint. What's happening here? We are making dice. I made dice last stream and we are sanding and polishing them today. So they are pretty, and maybe we'll do painting. We'll see. We'll see if we have time. We're probably not going to paint all of them. We'll probably get part of it too. Oh, Ryan, there's no need to apologize. Enjoy your time with your friend. Have a wonderful rest of your night. For whatever reason, I'm not following, but I'm gonna stick around for the math rock. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you following, because we are making the Warhammer dice. We have Tzeentch dice, we have Orc dice, we have dice for Mr. Pancreas No Work, as requested by chat. And we have one giant Warpstone D20. I was really excited. I was like, oh, I need to make Warpstone dice, but to make a giant D20. Yeah. Oh, shoot. My laptop is dying. 1 second, laptop. Hang on. Oh, shoot, my hands are wet, though. Screw it. 1 sec. Grabbing the charger. Okay, time to plug this in. Okay. Okay. Oh. No way. I plugged it in and it died. Wait, do you make dice for purchase? Or these like personal projects? Well, was doing it like personal, just kind of for fun and like gifts for friends. But then I recently wanted to make dice as kind of like a thank you for people who bought my merch bundles when I re-debuted, or like I guess debuted my new model. 1 second. The computer is being stupid. So now I am going to sell them because people are very interested in them. Yeah, the laptop is just, it died right after I plugged it in because I'm showing both of the streams. Yes, I did partner with Orchid 8. So I did it through them. I asked them like, hey, could I sell these in addition? And I did it as kind of like, I just kind of see if there are people that are interested in them, and they were very interested. So now I'm going to make them on a more regular basis because people want them. So I might need to refresh the page. I think the chat died on the computer. Oh, there we go. Yeah, yes, Bowman is saying all the things. I was not expecting them to sell out as fast as they did. I basically said like, oh yeah, I made these, and within like minutes they were gone. I only had a couple sets, so yeah. Yeah, once I said they were handmade and handmade by me, it was, yeah. Yeah. So now we're making them for fun, because people wanted to know how I do it for stream. I'll take 6 for my kill team, please. Yeah, currently, I think I'm going to sell them in sets of like 5 and like maybe, I don't know if it's 6 or 7 for Wrath and Glory. I haven't decided, but we'll see. Before I skitter away, would you like the Skitter D6 STL? Oh, go to the mod channel, the contact the mods channel, and put it there, please. I'm very curious to see it. I'm sorry that I didn't look earlier. I'm curious to see what you have made. I mean, aside from what I heard for the name. That's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, we're gonna set this all the way over here. Okay. Over there. Okay. Alright. Now, take these gloves off. Sweaty. That's actually not sweat. That's just water. I had a hole in my glove. There we go. Alrighty then. So, I'm gonna dry these off really fast, and then I'm going to grab our polishing stuff. So at minimum, we will polish, I don't know if we'll get through all of it, but we will at least start the polishing process for the Tzeentch dice. The Orc dice, I honestly think I want to keep them matte, because Orc dice aren't polished. Like Orcs are not polished individuals. So these are probably going to be done for the evening. This rag is so wet. We are going to have to hide them because the polishing process is also met. Alright, you're going to go in another pile elsewhere. Over here. Behind my cardboard. Okay. So the blue dice and 1 warpstone die is what's getting polished. Let me grab the polishing material. And you will need safety glasses for this. One moment. I have returned. All right. This is what we will be working with. I have basically like a little tiny, it's an engraver, but I use it for the purpose of polishing. I have cotton polishing head that I attach like this. Keep this over here. Okay. Putting my glasses on. Safety glasses for your eyeballs, because this is not in a flat plane beneath my eyes. I am actively staring at these dice. Random question: your recent video about books made made me curious if you read much besides Warhammer books. Not anymore. No, I don't wear a mask for this. I just read Warhammer books, to answer your question. No. Not a mask for this. Just close your mouth. I say that as like the streamer, and now we'll see. Alright, this is the polishing stuff that I use. Clear Cut Correction Compound. Now, let's see. Oh, where's my little... That's like my to-go container. I actually am going to use this little dish again. I forgot. Yeah, Dremel is a great invention, frankly. Alright. We're gonna need a lot. So, chat, I will have you observe this first. So, observe the die. You see how it's kind of fuzzy? You can't really see through it very well. Keep that in mind. Now, observe. So, I use my bare hand. Other people use gloves. I have such a hard time. I dollop it on my finger. Just put a little bit. I have more control over how much polish I put on. Now, I turn it up. And I just kind of buff it. Now I do 2 on each side. So I do 2 passes, and you kind of vary the pattern so you don't make it the same, because you want to attach, get it at different angles. Can you guys already tell? So I'll do a quick comparison. So I haven't even polished it to its best. Look at that. So, we're not even done. There's 2 layers of polish. Oh yeah, we're not even, guys, we're not even done. I have not even done the most fun part about the polishing with like you'll see here in a second. Buff like a Custodes? Absolutely. Turn it. Yeah, so, you know, people might give me some crap because I'm not using gloves for this, but I can do much better control of how much polish is on here because you don't need a lot. It's primarily this polish material, honestly, so goated. I used to use Zona papers, and Zona papers, they work really well, but you cannot, I repeat, you cannot get a shine like, you cannot get the same shine. Okay. Alright. Alright, now the most fun part is you take the tip of the head, and that really, like, look at that, and then there's that. Dice making has kind of been like more of a recent thing for me. It's been at least a year. I don't remember exactly when I started. It was just kind of like mild curiosity, and then I was like, oh well, let's try this, let's try this, and then I really enjoy it. All right. Seem to know what you're doing. Lots of research. Now compare. You can see through this die pretty well. Fortunately, the camera doesn't do it justice. I'll take a picture of this later. But, already incredibly shiny and nice and clear. So. There you go. That is, like, polishing is very satisfying. It just takes a hot minute. Because this is only the first, like, we have a purple material here that we're going through as well. It makes them look even better. Like, it's only, maybe it's marginal, but as someone who's, like, seen the difference, a great way, I will say, if you do want to get into dice making, do what I did and stock dice making accounts, because they're usually pretty nice, and they'll like give you tips. So like that's how I found about this polish. It was like some person was using it, and I was like, oh wow, that works really well. Because at first I just use Zona papers, which is like pretty standard. Most dice makers use Zona papers, but these are the shiniest dice because of the materials I use. How is the buzzing of the Dremel? Is it super loud or is it okay? Sounds fine, barely audible, awesome. I figured considering the ultrasonic cleaner wasn't super loud, this was not going to be a problem. Just checking. How do you even start to do this? I just don't get it. Or painting, or mini building. Like, I get making things, I'm a welder and machinist, people just amaze me. How do you just do this? I mean, it's just like curiosity mainly, just like looking into it, and like it was just like, oh well, let's just try it. And there's lots of tutorials. Like honestly, there's so many tutorials on the internet. Like you can do a lot of stuff just by watching a couple of videos and be like, oh okay, and then you just try it. If it doesn't work, you try another method, or you do something a little different. Like you just try stuff. Like there's certain things I know because like I practiced it, or I'm like, oh, I want to get this effect, so you just learn as you go. The Zinch dice are looking awesome. Whenever these become a thing, I'm gonna buy them. Well, you haven't even seen them polished, because these are the these are the pancreas dice right here. But I will polish one of the Zinch ones now, so you guys can see it. Yeah, self-learning is really good. That's how like I learned a couple things. Like when it came to dice making specifically. Alright, we'll do a Zinch die. I'm really excited to see these polished. I knew when I pulled these out, I'm like, these have to be polished. If they're not, like, something is wrong with me. Are these high elf themed dice? Yes, the Pancreas ones are. I sent him a message and I asked him what his favorite faction was, because I knew he liked elves, but I didn't know which one specifically. So. But he doesn't know, so don't say anything. Nice, I can see the Lothern blue. Yes. I looked at it and I was like, okay, it's gotta be blue and white. Well, I was really excited because here, let me start over. There's a strong element of see a cool thing, want to make such cool things. Yes, that is like kind of the inspiration, because I was a huge D&D nerd, still am. And I was like, oh, people can make their own D&D dice? I mean, I like buying the dice. I like the math rocks, click clack, like, it's great. But like, I didn't know people made their own dice, and I was like, let me try this. This is kind of cool. Okay. Alright. Almost done with this one. Close that. Alright. I don't know if you guys will still even see. They're just blue. Dang it. You still. Let's see. Oh yeah, these are gonna look so good. The dices are really coming together. Mm-hmm. I really am excited to do the D20. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see, I don't know how much you guys will be able to see, but yeah, they look really nice. Nope, they still look blue. You guys can see the pink better though. Oh, you can kind of see there's a shimmer there. You ready for the reveals tomorrow? Yeah! I am looking forward to it. I think it will be pretty cool. Blue and more blue. Well, I swear there's purple and pink in there. I promise. YouTube recommended Holy Peak. I'm glad you like this. This is, my name's Aurelia, and I'm a Warhammer fan. Huge fan. Maybe a little bit of a nerd. And I am working on making some D&D dice. D&D and Warhammer, technically. D&D for this D20 I have over here that is themed to look like Warpstone. And it glows in the dark. I got Pancreas's dice mixed up. They both look fantastic. Ah, don't worry about it. It's blue, and it's got swirls. It could be Zinch, you know. Idea for dice, white translucent with gold leaves on the inside, very Custodes coated. True, true. I would say if you're going for pure Custodes, you need a bit of red in there. Maybe it's a little heretical, the Warpstone die, but don't worry about it. Yeah, you could also go purple. I mean, that's what I did for my die. The die that I had available with my merch. Which I do think there are still some single D20s available if you get the merch bundle. So I do think there are some still available if you get a merch bundle with Orchid 8. D20s, D6s. Is that why your hair is red? So the reason, no. Let me, this, my avatar is based off of my original character from a D&D game. And I was like, well, I've played this character a lot. I'm just gonna use this avatar for my streaming. Sure, why not? And when I was making a Custodes themed, I was like, well, I don't know if I want to do red because the red hair and the red, like, accents on the armor don't, like, you basically, it kind of, like, becomes a big blob, and there's not much of a distinction between the hair and the red on the armor. So I was like, well, what about purple? And it's a good contrast. It was all the Code Red she's been drinking. I wish I was drinking more Code Red. I actually had kind of a rough week last week, I won't lie. I had lots of stuff going on, and it was not the best week. But it's okay. Today's a new week, and we're already doing better. No Mountain Dew has been consumed. Yay! We're doing good, homies. But honestly, I even think even just limiting how much Mountain Dew I have has already improved. Like, it hasn't been, like, perfect. Like, by no means it hasn't been perfect. But I'm already seeing, like, changes, so I don't mind, like, now that I'm kind of like, oh, okay, this is doing the results that I want. Man, I cannot talk today, I'm sorry. This is yielding results that I want. I don't mind if it's like, okay, you know, have it every once in a while. Yeah, I didn't go quite cold turkey. I did, like, do, like, every other day. And for the most part, it's been fine. It was just last week, it was like, here's how it goes. I don't have any at my house, and I really don't go to the gas station, like, so there's that. But if I'm, like, out with, like I went to go visit my family, and my family's really nice. They keep, like, sodas in the fridge that my siblings and I enjoy. So when I was over there, they offered me one, and I was like, oh, I didn't have one the other day, sure. Like, I'm not gonna say no, and I'm not gonna tell them to not keep Mountain Dew in the fridge. It's, like, situations like that, or, like, I went out with some friends, and it was like, dude, I had such, like, a long day, and my friend was like, oh, hey, I'm gonna fill up my drink, what do you want? And I was just like, surprise me, like, I let them decide, because I was like, I'm not gonna. So they ended up getting me something, and it was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, drinking socially is one thing, cutting back still good. Yeah, it is still good, and I think I'm already, like, improved, so yeah. Yeah, Diet Code Red in my area would be perfect. No Diet Mountain Dews? I could do Diet Mountain Dews, but part of it is like, man, I already saved, like, you're already saving money by not buying any of that stuff. Not to say I never have a Diet Mountain Dew, but it's like, how much aspartame do I want to have? I feel like that's kind of a valid question. How much aspartame would you like in your system? So it's just, I think it's better to cut back on soda overall. Even though I could switch to diet and it would be an improvement. Yeah, I'm trying to switch to having, like, my caffeine be in the form of tea, but also not having too much of that. I actually haven't been suffering too much because I've already kind of been limiting my Mountain Dew consumption. I haven't really gotten caffeine headaches. That happened, what was, like, a year and a half ago, and I was like, shoot, we gotta calm down here. I cannot be getting headaches by not having caffeine. This is bad. There is always gamer subs. I do drink the gamer subs. The only thing I don't really like is that the gamer sub servings are like a ton. It's a ton of caffeine per serving. And I never, like, Mountain Dew only has like 50 milligrams, whereas like certain gamer sub servings are like 125 to 150. So I'm like, I would much rather get my caffeine from something like tea or Mountain Dew where it's significantly less. I don't need that much caffeine in my life. Well, yeah, I know you can double the water, but like still, even drinking 24 ounces of water, and it's just a lot. So, alright, we've got to let that cool for a second. So there's a reason I have 2 of these. It's because they will overheat after some time. And we will grab another polishing head, because another downside is that the polishing heads get a little bit gross after a while. Yeah, I usually drink the caffeine free and I mix it in with my water. So what I'll do later, and I do this off stream, I clean the polishing heads, like I rinse them off, and then I reuse them. I'm waiting for when you get your own arcade card from Zephyr. Yeah, I'd have to ask him what the process is for that. I was kind of tempted just to be like, hey, what do I need to do to get that? That would be nice. I used to drink near a quart of tea a day. Wow, and then I went to another country and got tea off the leaf. It was picked, made, and served to me within 20 minutes. It was so good. I haven't had tea for 3 years. Oh, dang. The tea got ruined for you. Well, I'm glad you had something that was really tasty. I'm sorry that it's, unfortunately ruined tea for the rest of your life. What country was this, out of curiosity? I am curious to know what country that happened. I just drink an ungodly amount of Dr. Pepper. Well, okay, well, question. Mr. Snake. Mr. Snake, I'm about to tell you something that you might be excited to hear about. Or you may be very upset. Have you heard that they made Dr. Pepper Peeps? Have you heard they made Dr. Pepper Peeps? Can I interest you in a Dr. Pepper Peep? How much resin is in the Peeps now? No, they're behind me. They are in their package, so, and the other ones, they're tucked away. There's not resin on them. I have, and it makes me upset. I like the idea at first, but then I tried them and I was not a fan. I mean, it does kind of taste like a Dr. Pepper. You can't deny it kind of tastes like a Dr. Pepper. No, apparently they did a collaboration with Peeps. They weren't terrible. Like, would I eat them? Like, would I get them on a regular basis? No. They weren't terrible. Ew, Peeps. I mean, okay, I had a bunch of Peeps as a kid. I can see as like an adult, like, it's so much sugar. They're not that bad, though. I say ew to the people who eat them super stale. go. Mountain Dew peeps went. Well, don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in charge of these things. I should be, though. For what I can tell, peeps are just sugar covered in sugar with a dusting of sugar. I mean, yeah, they are marshmallows, basically. Sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar. We don't have them in my country. Well, your country's missing out. Country's missing out. They don't know how to have fun. See, polishing just kind of takes forever. It's really annoying. I'm like, Warhammer mentioned in the title? Yes, we are making Warhammer dice. This is a Tzeentch themed die. It is supposed to have... It does have purple and pink in it. You guys just can't see it from my camera. Warhammer, in fact, mentioned in the title by the Warhammer VTuber. Yes, that is me. Alright. I need some fun in my life. And I am going to do this one. It's been staring at me and I would like to polish it. I'm here now. Have fun trying to get rid of me. I could always end the stream, but we're working on these. Yep, Warhammer alert. What? There's Warhammer, huh? Try taking a picture of the dice in the sun tomorrow and see if other colors show up. So I did look at these in the sun. The other colors, like, in person, it looks more like a green, like, sparkling on the inside. There is, like, portions that look more yellow or more blue. But, like, in the sun, it's not gonna have, like, that much of a difference. It's more like they're gonna glow nice later. Anyways, Batman, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're checking it out. We're having fun here. Just kind of, it's a very chill stream today. Not doing anything fancy, just working on dice. I mean, I guess you could call this fancy. I don't know. Would you guys call this fancy? Is this fancy? There we go. You see, okay, you guys can see the difference. So here's this. You can already tell. Shiny. Already tell it's getting shiny. Okay, I think, yeah, I definitely think on Thursday we are going to keep working on dice. I'm gonna change my stream title. I think I said we were gonna maybe work on the lion, but I would like to make more progress on the dice. Cause yeah. We have more stuff. Okay. Did that. Okay. This one's gonna look so good. I'm so excited for this Warpstone one. The line my Primarch mentioned, yeah, I was building him last week, so I gotta paint him. But I want to get these dice done. I bit off more than I can chew by being like, oh, let's make extra dice so we can make this a really long stream. But I unfortunately, I have things to do. I'm almost finished painting my line. Ooh, I hope it turns out nice. If you want to go to our Discord server, we have a arts and crafts channel. Well, a crafts and creations channel where you can post your paints. There is dust. You see that? That's from the polishing head. Alright, now we're gonna do the nice part where it's gonna be all pretty. Sounds like you do need PPE. No, it's just like the little fuzzies aren't really a problem. Almost done with this bad boy. Here's what I'm just prepping another polishing head. I'll probably need it. It's kind of hard to see because it's already, you're like really reflective on the inside, but do you think the Skaven would take this from me if they knew I had it? Honestly, I think they'd take anything from anyone if they thought it was shiny and cool enough. Oh, there it is. I knew it. All right. You see that? I'm gonna have to go back because I knew I had a void in one of my dice. You can see it right here. There's a hole. Dang it. I was not paying attention and I forgot to look. I knew I had a void in one of them, but I forgot which one it was. So I'll have to fix that later. Skaven aren't real, that's what you think. Yeah, I'll fix that on Thursday. It's just a shame because it's like, oh man, we already almost got through all this. Skaven aren't real until they crawl up through your toilet and steal your pants. Well, what if they don't steal your pants? Is that like a caveat to you not believing in them? They have to steal your pants? It's a very weird request. That is true. It does sound more like Gene Stealers than Skaven. True, true, true. I feel like Skaven would also just steal your pants just to mess with you. Are there any requirements to join the Discord? The Discord keeps saying invite invalid. Hang on. I know the problem. 1 second. Silly. 1 second. Ah, where's my phone? 1 moment. Sorry, it should work now. Alright, sorry about that. My bad. Sorry guys, I didn't realize it wasn't working this whole time. I had to get another nitro boost so we could keep our link, but I forget when you set it up again, you have to like confirm the special link. Sorry about that. No, there is no requirement for the Discord. Alright, what were we talking about? Yeah, it works now. Yeah, it just didn't work before. Gene stealers, yes. Yeah, you don't want them stealing your jeans. Bad time. Alright, we're not gonna do the next stage of polishing. We're probably gonna end here because it's probably gonna be another like 40 minutes to like finish the dice. Because polishing just takes forever. I guess here's what I will do. I will polish the pancreas dice and the D20. Those won't take me very long. Did I spell Tempris Auxilia wrong? Ugh. It's still being a butt. Dang it. Hang on. Time to do the troubleshoot. Make sure I spelled this right. Tempris Auxilia. Yes. Mods, is it not working? Because that's kind of weird. Let me... Oh, it is working. Oh, okay. Like when people click on the link, it works too? Okay, because it does show it works on my end, so... Okay. Yeah, it was showing the server when I clicked too, so I was like, wait, am I missing something? Because it looked like someone was having a hard time. Really, I want to say I still think of that writing contest you had a while ago. Thanks for that. It was a nice experience. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Oh, I think we should do another one sometime soon. I like to do like theme things. Perhaps I'll have to think about what a good next one would be. That would be, I think it would be fun and enjoyable. dice stories. I actually have one. I have an idea that I think that might be good. Something about like it'll be a little bit different, and perhaps it might annoy some people. But what would it's summer vacation, or the characters for some reason in the Imperium or elsewhere have a week off during the summer. What are they doing during that time? I've been lurking a lot over on YouTube, but I wanted to come over and here and say it's a nice stream to have in the background. As I work on stuff, it's a very chill environment and I enjoy it. Oh, I'm really glad you're enjoying it, Pagan Zero. I like hearing that. I'm sorry if you said it on the other side and I missed it. I've been a little distracted. I do keep an eye on YouTube, but it's a different little different on the YouTube side. It's a little slower. It doesn't have the same feedback as Twitch does. I know I only lurk in the YouTube chats. Okay, fair. I'm a notorious lurker as well. I don't say anything because the one time I did say something, I got called out in someone else's stream. Then there was a manhunt and they found me. Funny though. Hindsight, it was funny. All right. Aurelia's lurking, going in the book. What? I've been doing that forever. Which stream was what? Huh. What do you mean, what stream was that? I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. The manhunt for me? Oh, it was someone else's stream. Someone else's stream. I will not elaborate. Someone else's stream. That's funny. Okay. Oh no, I have one more. Dang it. I thought that was the last one. Oh. Yeah, YouTube chat is kind of random. I will keep my secrets, thank you very much. No, this one I can't finish right now because I need to sand it. I need to patch it with UV resin, and then I need to go through and sand it all over again. So, all the sanding I did previously on it, yeah. It's pretty lame. Because I missed it and I should have, yeah. I mean, it's not gonna take me very long, it'll just be extra stuff. Ah, Tech Rob, you have a good night. I hope you sleep well. Not been drinking any water, I'll get some in a second. My voice is getting a little, huh. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with staying, like, quiet in stream. That's totally fine. Alright. Almost there. Alright. I thought there was another, like, void in this one, and I was like, oh my gosh, really? Ugh, no, we're good. Thank you for reminding me that I needed to crack my neck. Alright, so I'm not gonna do it this time because I'm trying to be quick. I'll do it for these ones off stream. But, I'm just gonna do a quick little... a little scrub to get the numbers. Just a little cleany clean. I just don't want to turn on the ultrasonic cleaner and like get that out and rinse the water and like, I'll do it later. I just need a little bit of water to just kind of clean it out. Magic toothbrush, yes, indeed. This. I do have to work a little hard. This is one where the electric toothbrush would be super useful. For the D20s where I have like numbers and not like pips or like dots. Yes. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just give it a generic little clean. Alright. Now I get a different polishing head for the purple. I'm gonna clean out this dish. You missed 7. I mean, it's cleaned out. All right. Oop. Now. Okay. Purple. This is the purple. Precision paint, perfection polish, nano abrasive, fine jeweling polish. I probably don't even need that much. I'll have to put it back in the container. This one. Does it taste like grapes? No, but actually it's a quite pleasant smell. Alright. Alright. Take note, chat. Shiny, beautiful boys. It's about to get a touch shinier. I do 2 passes on this as well. Whoa, cool dice. Thank you. Thank you. These are dice that I made the other day on a stream, and now we are polishing them so that they are going to be beautiful. Yeah, shine on. They're not really nice. If I eat the Zinch dye, do I gain the powers to see the future? No. Unfortunately not. Alright, ready? I'll do a comparison with the other dye. Oh, man. So pretty, guys. You have no idea. Alright. So. So, this one. Very nice. Very flashy. Very shiny. Make sure you don't get stuff on it. Where's the light going? Okay. Look. As such an improved shine. Almost crystal clear. You guys are honestly missing out on like how really pretty the dice look after in person after they're polished. Love the swirls, thank you. I did the swirls because it felt very Eldar. Must have, well, okay, these are for Pancreas. These are not available for anyone else. You guys picked Pancreas as the friend set, and DK, so unfortunately these are going to them. I guess it's not unfortunate, it is, they are going to them. What do you use to shine? I have Chemical Guys P4 Perfection Polish. I'll show you in a second once I'm done with this dye. And then once I'm done with these, so I probably won't paint today. I know I said I was probably gonna, but I'll do painting on Thursday. But these are gonna be gold. Alright. I use this. For purple, I do 2 coats. I do blue, which is C4 clear cut, and then P4. Yeah. Take my time. I got stuff I gotta do. Yeah, the nice thing about like the batch I made for Orchidea, it was a secret, but it was like a lot of stuff because I made, how many did I make? There's 40 dice. I probably made about, I think I made like 60 to 70 dice. It is a lot of work though. So the thing that's nice here is that I can work on them while I stream and I can feel pretty productive. I just have a hard time like finding time outside of stream to work on these. The polishing is way less messy than the sanding, so that's useful. Yeah, 100%. I imagine my my guard, yeah, it's still got an hour on it. But I'll have that for next stream and it will be less of a mess, which is amazing. Alright, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna do the Warpstone D20. Big boy. Okay. I wish I wasn't so tired, but I was up late last night. I had a D&D session and we were up until 2 in the morning. It was really intense. It was really, really intense, so I'm like, oh, we couldn't go to bed. We're like, no, we need to know what happens. We need to know. It was, oh gosh. Ugh. I just saw it. You're jealous that Pancreas is getting these. I'll probably make more like them in the future because I did like this style. They did turn out really nice. Careful with the warp stone, very dangerous. It is very dangerous. Don't worry. I'm being very careful by handling it with my my bare hands. All right, now for the fun part. Okay. Aurelia joining the no sleep gang. Well, I did go to bed. It was just I had to get up. Like the next day, I was like, "Oh gosh, this is terrible." Looking very shiny. I probably could have left the warp dice mat. I might do that. We'll see. We'll see, because it does look really nice shiny. Sorry, I'm locked in right now. I really like the shining part is like really, really fun. Oh, welcome in, Raiders! I hope you're doing well today. My name is Aurelia. I'm a Warhammer VTuber, and today we are working on some dice that I made. We're polishing some up. We were sanding them earlier. Now we're almost done for the night and polishing them up. And this is my Warpstone themed dice. If you're a fan of Warhammer Fantasy and the Skaven, there you are. It is a shiny, shiny boy. Yes, yes. It looks really good. If I do say so myself. I hope you guys had a good stream. Looks amazing. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we were just having a nice chill time here. And I'm almost done. I only have a couple more, like 2 more dice I'm going to polish this evening. And then we will be watching the Adepticon reveals tomorrow, so very excited about that. I'm interested to see what they will do for the Blood Angels. I am very curious. Do you have a favorite set of dice, or just grab a set, like a set of dice that I like play with? I do have a favorite set of dice that I have for a particular D&D character. I like it because the D20, I roll really well with that D20. Pretty consistently, it's kind of cool. So I do have a favorite set. I do not have a favorite set, like, I never use my own dice. Because every time I use them, they roll bad. Like, and I've tried. Like, I'm dead serious, I've tried. Because I'm like, oh, I can make my own dice. In this case, I guide others to a treasure I cannot possess. I cannot roll my own dice, so I let everyone else do it. Do you play tabletop? Yeah, I've played some Warhammer tabletop games. It's been a little bit. I usually have a friend that we play like once a month, but we've kind of fallen off that. But I should reach out to her and play some more stuff. But yeah, I typically play Custodes. Oh, thank you so much, Sister Henguess. I'm really glad you like my videos. I appreciate that. That's very flattering. Thank you. I thank you again for the raid, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. I appreciate it. You could have a dream update tomorrow. Forget the realism, what do you want? I want them to do the Sanguinary Guard with the Prosecutor wings. That's what I want. I want them to completely undo what they did last year. Put the abs and the nipples back on my Blood Angels. What the heck? Give them back to us. Please. That's what I want. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say you're a Custodes main. What? How did you know? How did you know? How did you know? I mean, most people really don't know that about me. Look, I say the nipple thing mainly as a meme. I don't really care about that one, but you can't deny some of the new updates for the Sanguinary God are just terrible. Their wings are terrible. I'm just mad that they were great and then they're like, I'm gonna make them mediocre. Now I want to play Dawn of War. We'll go play Dawn of War. You can have this on your second monitor. Yeah, give us back the wings. Yes. Yes. All right. All done, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna do these Thursday. Because it took me, how many minutes did it take me to do? It probably took me like 20-30 minutes to do 6 dice. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Takes forever. But look what we have to show for it. And these are going to be painted in gold. I still gotta clean them up, but... And then we got this guy all cleaned and polished. You can't see how, like, shiny he is because of all the stuff inside the dye. I can take my stuff off. Ugh. Time to chug my water. Goodness, this place is a mess. I definitely have to, I have to do a lot of cleanup. Hi, Beach Cookie, welcome in. Sorry you caught me just chugging water. Because I haven't had any water this entire stream. It's been very messy. I do actually have the Lime Mini. I built him the other day. I need to paint him. Okay. Excuse me. So, tomorrow. So, we've wrapped up our dice making for today. We have some beautiful dice. They're going to Pancreas. Keep it a secret. Keep it a secret, chat. Dice that will be going to Pancreas at some point. I don't know when. Warpstone die. And mostly finished Zinch dice. So, that's what we got done. We got more stuff to do that we're gonna do Thursday. Tomorrow, Adepticon reveals. I'm gonna be watching that. So, if you want to hang out with some cool people, you should come over here for the reveals. Be a lot of fun. So, that is at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So don't be late. Don't be late. Let me think if there's anything else. Don't skip leg day. Just don't skip it, okay? I did leg day today, so you should do leg day. Do it.